Hello guys, what is up? It is Spooky Noodles, and I am here with another, that's my bookmark, with another book review, and this one's for Shelter for the Damned by Mike Thorn. I put my headphones in, hoping that the audio will pick up through the phone better or something, I don't know, because last time I filmed it like this, I should say, the audio wasn't very well. So I thought maybe I'll put some headphones in, Bluetooth it, and then maybe the audio will go through the headphones instead of the phone. So then maybe the audio is better. Hopefully that works. Or maybe it's a feature where the phone, when you record a video, it automatically doesn't use the Bluetooth headphones. I don't know, but we will see. But anyways, we're doing Shelter for the Damned by Mike Thorn. I will read you the synopsis, but you should already know what this book is about because I have been talking about this book a lot because I've been doing reading vlogs for this book. So this will conclude the reading vlogs for Shelter for the Damned by Mike Thorn. I don't know if you guys like the reading vlogs or not, but if you did, let me know. If you watched them, let me know if you liked them or not. I enjoyed making them. I enjoyed talking about the book while I was reading it. Hopefully I didn't spoil anything for you guys. But yeah. So anyways, Shelter for the Damned. Let's read the back, shall we? So here we go. While looking for a secret place to smoke cigarettes with his two best friends, troubled teenager Mark discovers a mysterious shack in a suburban field. Alienated from his parents and peers, Mark finds within the shack an escape greater than anything he has ever experienced. Hopefully that crack in my jaw doesn't pick up in the headphones. But it isn't long before the place begins revealing its strange, powerful sentience, and it wants something in exchange for the shelter it provides. Shelter for the Damned is not only a scary, fast-paced horror novel, but also an unflinching study of suburban violence, masculine conditioning, and adolescent rage. And it has a bunch of blurbs from like the guy who made Final Destination, the guy who made a movie called Cam, a guy who wrote a book called Riding the Centipede, and just a bunch of other stuff. So, yeah. This book has had a few corrections, as I see in the back. Where did I read that it had a few corrections? Where did I see those corrections? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different book. There was this one book I was reading which had like a list of all the corrections it underwent. It's not this book, obviously, because I'm not seeing that. Oh, it was a different book, actually. Never mind, I remember now. But, yeah, so ignore what I just said. Yeah, so what did I think about this book? Well, I'll read you my review on Goodreads, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the book, and then the review shall be done, for lack of better words. So here we go. Here is my review. So, let me start off by saying that this book was excellent. I really enjoyed the cosmic horror, coming-of-age horror story, and I was always wondering what these two subgenres would be like mashed together, and now I no longer have to ponder that thought. I'm also ad-libbing a few words, so I apologize. This book had a lot of emotion to it, and it was really, really well written, which brings me to my first and only negative to the story. This book had me searching up words I never have used in my daily life before. That may be saying more about me than the story itself, but I thought I'd bring it up. The story flowed nicely, and honestly, I was infatuated with Mark's character. I was really hoping he would turn things around for the better, and I found myself rooting for a flawed individual. I won't say if things turn out okay for Mark, but just know that the ending to this story is ambiguous and leaves you with a what the hell moment that will make you wish there was more. But that's what a great cosmic horror story does to people. Makes you want more. It will leave you with questions that quite possibly the author might not know the answers to. And I think I spelled quite wrong. I spelled it quiet, so I'm gonna have to correct that. So overall, I give this one a solid 4 stars. Yes, I gave this one 4 stars. And then I did an alien with a house emoji, trying to combine the shack with some kind of cosmic horror thing. So I'm going to correct this in a minute here. because obviously I don't want people to look at my review and think it's flawed because I can't spell. There we go. Watch it be that I'm stupid and I just changed it back to a different spelling of quite, and now it's just wrong no matter what. But yeah, Shelter for the Damned was a great cosmic horror story. It was a great coming of age story. It just was a great story overall. I enjoyed it a lot. So you have Mark, which is not that far away from Mike. So I'm wondering if Mike put himself in the story a little bit. I had trouble imagining in the beginning. I had trouble differentiating characters, but eventually it all gets sorted out and you know who's who very quickly. So some of my early complaints when I was doing my reading vlog was that you didn't get enough of the shack. Well, it doesn't matter because eventually the story builds up and you get a lot of the shack. So it ramps up, I mean, and entertainment like fast. So you have a few chapters which may leave you like, man, I'm leaning towards 3 stars, maybe even 2.5. But boom, this story really brings up a right and a left hook, because literally there's some right and left hooks being thrown in this book. This book was fascinating. It was awesome, and I don't understand why people aren't rating it a little bit higher. I see a lot of 4 stars, but I also see some 3 stars, and honestly, I really like this book a lot. I'm not challenging anybody's reviews. Everyone has their own opinion for things and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, I can't help but think this is one of my favorite, more, I don't want to say favorite, because I have a lot of favorite coming-of-age stories. But if I were to list this on my top 10 list, I'd probably put it in the top 10. I don't know what that would bump off the list, so I'd have to actually look at the list and see where it actually ranks. Because this has to top like Foster Homes and Flies by Chad Lutzke, which is at number 12. So does this top that? I don't know. I'd have to really think about it, but I do like the story a lot. It's just a fantastic coming of age cosmic horror story, and I never thought I'd see the two subgenres blended together, and it was blended together so well. I really want to give this book away, but I might have a friend who might want to read this book, so I'm going to see if they want to read it first, and then if they don't, then I'll put this book in the giveaway. I have this feeling that I might want to reread this book one day, though, so I might keep it, now that I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, no, I really enjoyed this book, Shelter for the Damned. Mike Thorn is a talented writer. Holy cow, the dude's smart. He uses words that I've never even heard of before, and that's probably more saying something about me than it is saying the author. It kind of made me feel a little dumb at times, because I was constantly like, I got to a point where I was like, I'm done searching up words. I'm just gonna imagine what that word means. You know, I'm just gonna see what it means through the details, or not details. I'm gonna figure out what the word means while reading the book. So like, if I came across a word I didn't know, I would be like, you know what? This is the situation, this is what's going on, maybe the word means this. You know, that's what I kind of did. But I really enjoyed this book, Shelter for the Damned by Mike Thorn. I feel like this is like a must-read, honestly. I really enjoyed it, and the more I talk about it, the more I want to give it a 4.5 or a 5-star rating. But honestly, I think 4 stars is good, just because it wasn't that kind to the reader. You know, like, the average reader may have trouble getting through this. I'm saying I am an average reader. I loved it, but I can see an average reader having trouble with this, because it's such a smart, well-written book that there's just words that are going to stump you. And even more credible readers, you know, readers that are very smart and read fast and know a lot of words, even they may struggle with some of these words. Mike Thorn must be a really smart dude, or he has a really great editor or something, because, excuse me, he just pounds you with literary, wow, I can't talk today, literary flair. And I really respect the hell out of Mike Thorn for this one. I own another one, I think called Dark Hours by him, which I didn't even realize I owned. I thought this was my first Mike Thorn book I owned, but apparently it's not. I own another one by him, and it's like a collection of short stories, I think. So I'm going to have to give that one a read down the line. But I really wanted to read a coming-of-age story, and cosmic horror has been on the edge of my mind for a while now, and this one really filled in that void for cosmic horror and coming-of-age. So I'm really happy with what I got with this book. Dogs just came into my room, they got bored, and decided, hey, let's go interrupt Nick's review. So with that, I think I should probably end the review here. So this is the bookmark I read with it. It's a Cronenberg reference book mark. It says, fly into a book and teleport into an adventure. And it has Jeff Goldblum and The Fly. And on the back, it doesn't have The Fly or that quote. It just says the company's name. So, yeah. And if you want to know the company's name, is The Creepy Crawly Company. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. This one was really good, and I like to think this is one of my better reviews. Even though I stumbled through the video review, the well-written review was on Goodreads and soon to be on Amazon. Is one of my better reviews I've written. I think I'm getting better at reviewing books, I guess. And yeah, I read like 2 chapters a day, coming around like 20 pages a day. Very quick read. I read it from April 4th all the way to April 16th. So, was that 12 days it took me to read this book. So, it's a really good book. I really liked it. And here's a picture of the author, because why not? He's a handsome looking dude. Really good looking dude. He also has a video on Dark Between Pages YouTube channel, Nikki's channel. He did a author interview, which was really actually fun to watch. I watched that before I went and bought this book, and that made me want to buy this book because he sounded like a really cool dude, and he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. But anyways, go check that video out. Maybe I'll link it in the description. And Lula's chewing on a bone behind me, so I apologize for that. Hopefully the audio turns out well for this. If it doesn't, oh well. I already recorded 12.5 minutes of this. So, yeah, you're gonna have to suffer. I'm sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. Oh, sorry, I didn't even say my outro. What am I doing here? I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a spooky night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. Hey, Lou.